Disclaimer, this video is not for children. If you are a child, watch something else. By most of my preferences, this thing should not be on this list at all. He's a little flimsy, his gimmick is poorly executed, and overall it feels like a step down compared to the original it's trying to emulate. But I can't stop taking this thing down from my shelf and playing with it. And since I give the highest consideration of this list to sheer playtime, Totpoo easily breaks the top 10. The best thing about Siege Ultra Magnus is that I got to enjoy this figure all year. This guy was one of the first things I bought myself in 2019, and it's retained its enjoyability up against even the 70 plus other Transformers I bought this year, so good job. Super Mode! Seriously, shit like this needs to make a comeback. Constant G1 renewal is fine and wallet draining, but the 2000s really had a uniqueness that is completely unmatched today. He says, completely aware of the remainder of this list. Big Bot good. Big Jet good. This is all the Shockwave you'll ever need, and this is a sorry excuse for a leader price point, but it is really fun, so I guess I'll take it, along with the realization that the size class no longer has much to do with size. Edgy, bad. Comedically edgy, great. G2 was so far past the point of respectability for Grimdark that it's basically self-parody, and I am all about making fun of things that take themselves way too seriously. And I may not be a car guy by any measure, but this Lambo mode is giving me some serious feelings. But which one? This one. And I can tell that this guy is going to be on a lot of other people's end of the year lists for good reason. But I swear to God, if I hear the phrase, "Why didn't the movies look like this from the start?" for another time, I'm going to shoot myself. It's a good figure. Not only did I play the ever-loving crap out of these three, I actually kept them in my backpack for like 6 months as a prop, because my Starfinder character at the time liked taking photos of everything. And in addition to that, configuring these guys into a ton of different combinations will never not be enjoyable. But which one? God, this topic is a muddled mess. The Masterpiece Optimus Prime War of 2019 has concluded, and not only did Transform Element and Magic Square pull numbers away from the Takara camp, but so many people refused to update along with Takara, splintering the faction even further into the MP10 and MP44 subcamps. And here is my ass slobbering over this 15-year-old brick. But I love him. Sure, he may lean, and his feet may pop off, and his weight distribution and tolerances and proportions don't let him utilize the full extent of his articulation, but I could beat a man to death with this thing. It's perfect. 4 years. 4 years is how long I had to stare longingly at this Fall of Cybertron facsimile, and every time it was reissued, something prevented me from buying it. And yeah, that something was money. But now, in 2019, I finally have it. And when I did click buy, I was so overcome with worry that maybe I've built it up too much in my own head. Maybe it wouldn't be as enjoyable in hand as it would be up here. But astonishingly, it surpassed all of my expectations. We did have a rough start at first because Vulcan's pointy body wasn't all that compatible with the vegetable peeler wound I had on my thumb, but once it was all healed up, we were gravy. Taking everything into consideration, 2019 was kind of a shit year, and I guess if you take out all the shitty parts, it was actually a pretty alright. Yes! First Transformers related video in over a year. I am not a complete failure. Anyway, what did you think of my top 10 Transformers this year? Let me know wherever you want to let me know things. And also, you know, while you're here, click on any of these things that the YouTube overlords think you should want to watch. And also remember that this video is not for children. Fuck, 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 shit, 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 cunt, 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 ass, ass, ass. Bye! Happy New Year! Delicious gravy.